Who was Helen of Troy's true love? This question has been the subject of much debate and speculation throughout history. Helen of Troy, also known as Helen of Sparta, was famously known for her unparalleled beauty and the role she played in the Trojan War. She was the daughter of Zeus and Leda, and her beauty was said to be so extraordinary that it sparked the most famous war in Greek mythology. Helen had many suitors in her youth, as one would expect for a woman of her beauty and status. However, ultimately, she married Menelaus, the king of Sparta. Together, they ruled over the kingdom of Sparta, living a seemingly happy and prosperous life. But everything changed when Helen met Paris, a prince of Troy. It is said that Paris was the son of King Priam of Troy and the goddess Hecuba. When Paris visited Sparta, he was welcomed with open arms by Menelaus, who viewed him as a guest and a friend. Little did Menelaus know that Paris had other intentions. During his stay in Sparta, Paris became enamored with Helen and her irresistible beauty. He was so taken by her that he made a bold and audacious move. He abducted her and took her back to Troy with him. This act of betrayal and treachery sparked outrage and fury in Menelaus. He was devastated by the loss of his beloved wife and immediately set out on a mission to bring her back to Sparta. This quest for Helen's return ultimately led to the outbreak of the Trojan War, as Menelaus sought to reclaim his queen and avenge the dishonor that had befallen him. As the war raged on, it became clear that Helen's feelings towards Paris were not as simple as they may have seemed. While some may argue that she willingly went with him, others believe that she was a victim of circumstance and was taken against her will. Regardless of the circumstances, one cannot deny the undeniable bond that existed between Helen and Paris. Throughout the war, Helen's presence in Troy became a symbol of hope and despair for the Greeks and the Trojans, respectively. Her beauty and allure continued to captivate those around her, and she became known as the face that launched 1,000 ships, a testament to the power she held over men's hearts and the lengths they would go to win her back. In the end, the war came to a dramatic and tragic conclusion with the fall of Troy. As the city burned and the Greeks claimed victory, the fates of Helen and Paris were intertwined once more. Despite the devastation and loss that surrounded them, it became clear that their love for each other had endured the trials and tribulations of war.